I was doing it to honor the people that lost their lives 19 years ago.
Brady Williams was holding the thin blue line flag. His father is a policeman, and he says he wanted to honor all the cops who lost their lives trying to save others on 9/11. The problem is, the boys had asked the school permission prior to the game, and they were denied, and told if they defied the order, there would be consequences.
We did not want to place ourselves in a circumstance where another family might want a different flag to come out of the tunnel, one that maybe many other families may not agree with from a political perspective.
There were demonstrations of some sort in every game. Of the 26 teams that played yesterday, 7 stayed in their locker rooms during the national anthem. Some players on 3 other teams also chose not to go out during the Star-Spangled Banner. And many players who were on the field during the anthem either took a knee or raised their fists.
Players across the league kneeling, raising fists, and locking arms together. Here in Jacksonville, where I am, the Colts, they all locked arms together with one person taking a knee, and that was head coach Frank Reich.
Demonstrations range from the personal, like Cam Newton making his Patriots debut in warm-up cleats that said, "No justice, no peace," to the communal, like in Minneapolis, where the Vikings, who usually sound a large horn before kickoff, yesterday, for the first time since it became a tradition to do that, that horn went silent. They also honored George Floyd and welcomed members of his family to the game.
Despite the extensive protests, former quarterback Colin Kaepernick complained, calling the league's social justice initiatives propaganda.
I think this is great. The kneeling is great. The symbolism is great. But the players have gone as far as they can go. You're really going to need the muscle of the multi-billionaires who run the NFL to take this to another level.
By all means, protest away. The founding principles of this country are about protesting and are about the freedom of speech. There seems to be a lot of hypocrisy when it comes to freedom of speech and what you're allowed to say and when you're allowed to say it.
Last night, some of the limited number of fans allowed at the NFL's first game of the season appeared to boo a pregame moment of unity between players of the visiting Houston Texans and Kansas City Chiefs. We need to point out that the boos lasted about 5 to 10 seconds while the players were locking arms. Once the chain was formed, the crowd applauded.